Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Saddiq Bey.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Fears is out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Williamson. Then it's Saddiq Bey. And it's Queen in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. Stan, when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
Now, Williamson, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Fears. And the rejection by James. Doncic, bounce pass. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. A 3 off the mark. Last outing for the Pelicans, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what happens in this league. You can play your A game and still get beat.
Drains the three-pointer.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Now, here's Doncic. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Queen. They really needed more from him in that loss to Golden State. And the dunk by Williamson.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Williamson. He's coming off a 25-point game against Golden State. To the left wing, and stolen by LeBron. Here's Hachimura, and the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Reeves outside. Here's LeBron. Again, Los Angeles.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Pass to Bey. Here's Williamson. He's covered by Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fears. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, the playmaking of Zion is a bit underrated. He created that 3 with the kickout pass.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, that's why the offense works so hard to get the ball to Zion inside. He's so reliable in there.
Reeves with the screen for Doncic. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 8. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
From deep, James. The shot missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
There's the pick. Here's Williamson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I've really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And Stan, the NBA equivalent of a human wrecking ball, that is Zion Williamson. When he's on the floor, that is.
Well, absolutely. The only problem that Zion Williamson has really had in this league is staying healthy. He is virtually unstoppable going to the basket and an extremely underrated passer who creates a lot of great shots for himself and his teammates.
Now here's Williamson after LeBron James's miss. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. In third, the Pelicans.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
And stolen by Bay. Williamson outside. Pass to Fears. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Reeves finds Ayton, and the shot goes in.
Well, there's a reason Ayton has a high field goal percentage every year. He typically takes shots he knows he can make.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 13. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Rui Hachimura picks one up. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focused on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
He misses the free throw. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
That one misses. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. So it's the Lakers now. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. And it's good for 2.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes comes in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. Pelicans leading by 3. Williamson looking it over. Pass to Fears. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Smart.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And here's Hayes. Outside, James. And they double up LeBron. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Queen.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Pass to Bay. Now here's Williamson. Here's Queen. And the Pelicans miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
James in the post. He's defended by Bay.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Bay with the screen for Williamson. To end the cold streak, it's rebounded by Doncic. The Lakers trail. From outside the arc, that shot off the mark.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia comes in for James. And then for New Orleans, Yves Nisi, he's checked in for Bay. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Fears. Smart passes to LaRavia. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So what do you like about Jake LaRavia the most? He's a 6'7" versatile forward. Seems to have a pretty good skill set.
He's got a great skill set, Kevin. And what he's got is he's a great decision maker. He knows when to pass, when to shoot, when to dribble, so he doesn't make many mistakes. He plays both ends of the floor, and he brings consistent energy and effort. Jake LaRavia will help you win games.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. The past month has been surreal. Averaging 33 points a game, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
Alvarado with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williamson. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you, Kev.
Okay, thank you, Alan. And that one's good. Doncic.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Alvarado passes to Williamson to the wing right side. To the paint. High post shot. It's hauled in by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Well, when you can turn defense into offense like that, it certainly makes the game a lot easier.
Now here's Williamson. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Kleba slams it in.
Well, and Smart probably deserves more credit for his ability to run the pick and roll. He's an outstanding decision maker.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Williamson. He's got 15. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Eve Messi. Hawkins is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Kevon Looney. That's good from Hawkins. GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
He's off on the second. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
And he nails the third. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Now Hawkins, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Alvarado. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Pass to Hayes. Fader on the way. Here's Kleba. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Messi. It's Hawkins on the wing. Here's Looney. Banked in off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Smart puts the pick in for Reeves. Over Alvarado. And it's Looney with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hawkins against Reeves. It's Messi, top of the key. It's Hawkins on the wing. Here's Looney. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Reeves outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, I wouldn't call Reeves an elite three-point shooter, but Austin is more than capable.
Here's Messi. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Hawkins. Fires top of the key. A rebound by the Lakers. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this one.
Hawkins with it. He's defended by LaRavia. Over in the corner. Looney. Pass to Messi. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Puts up a deep 3. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. Lakers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. They now take the lead. Smart's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
Well, working without the ball. Smart can play the 1. He can also shift over and be a catch-and-shoot guy.
Now, here's Looney. Hawkins passes to Alvarado. Launches it. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Smart passes to LaRavia. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Hayes. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Out to the wing. Now Messi. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Reeves. He's defended by Alvarado. Smart misses. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Hawkins. Now Alvarado. Here's Messi. Here is Hawkins. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Reeves. Down low. Here's Smart. Pelicans pull it in. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Alvarado. Here's McGowan's. New Orleans moving the ball around. Now here's Looney. He's defended by LaRavia. Offensive rebound. Shot to stop the run. Connects from 3-point range. McGowan's has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And timeout. J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Maxi Kleber. LeBron's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. Ayton with it. A 17-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. Knows he has the green light.
Now Fears. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Golden State Warriors. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Williamson. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he attests he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Outside, Smart. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Pelicans trail by 3. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bay. No good. That would have tied it. Lakers leading by 3. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Smart. And stolen by Bay. For the finish. And Bay throws it down.
And look at Bay run the floor, taking advantage of the situation.
And here is Doncic. 8 points for him. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
To the left side wing. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. And that'll tie this game up.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Hachimura. LeBron outside. Ayton a screen on Bay. LeBron drives in, and there's another turnover by the Lakers. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at the Lakers. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, there's the Pelicans. They have a lot of ground to make up. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. The wide open look here for Fears. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Williamson against Hachimura. Pass to Ayton. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ayton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, there's the skill of Ayton, nailing the jump shot with confidence.
Here's Queen. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Williamson. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's LeBron. 10 points for him. To the middle. And stolen by Williamson. Here he goes. It's stolen by Hachimura. Fast break. The Lakers. And James with the basket on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got 5 assists tonight. Pelicans trail by 3. Now here's Williamson. He's got 19. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. The 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the athleticism on display. You got to enjoy watching Hachimura go for the powerful finish.
Fears with it. Guarded by Doncic. Williamson, a screen on Reed. Back to Williamson. There's the 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 12 points for him.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Pass to Doncic. And here's Reeves outside. James against Bay. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hachimura's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Fires from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 5. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Borrego, and in the second half, what are you looking to do offensively to sort of retake the pace of this game?
We're going to get some easy baskets, get to their paint, try to get to the free throw line, slow the game down a little bit, get some easy ones, and then we'll find some shooters as we go.
One step at a time. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You know, for the Pelicans, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
Let's go back now and talk about the first half. LeBron James has been asserting himself in a big way.
They keep feeding him, and he's getting after it. Once you let him get comfortable, tough to slow him down, Kenny.
Yeah, especially when you slow down the word comfortable. You actually see better defense at times, but he finds another way to get it done.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And, unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to align.
The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The Lakers with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Here's LeBron. From past the arc. No good that time. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Bay with the screen for Fears. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Lakers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Reeves with it. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Reeves. LeBron's got 15 points.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Pass to Bay. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now here's Williamson. He's covered by Hachimura. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Williamson.
Well, that's something that Zion continues to work on, and it will only help his game moving forward.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And here are the Pelicans now. After Luka Doncic's bucket, pass to Queen. Right wing. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Queen's got his first basket of the night.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Williamson. Averaging about 22 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I love having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. James looking it over. James connects from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Pelicans with possession here. 7-point differential. Bay finds Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Bay. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. In each of his first 7 seasons in the NBA, Coach, DeAndre Ayton has averaged a double-double.
Yeah, Kevin, I think DeAndre Ayton, despite being a former #1 pick, has actually become one of the more underrated big guys in the league. Like, this guy, as you said, is consistent. He gets it done every night, every year, and you can count on him. I like DeAndre Ayton.
Los Angeles leading by 9. LeBron with it. Fears covering. And it's Doncic missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williamson against LeBron. Williamson left side. Here's Fears. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it. but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Ayton, and here's Reeves outside. Here's Fears. He's defended by Reeves. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Fears. Out to the right wing. And again, no good by New Orleans. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Reeves with the screen for Hachimura. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Queen. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Williamson against Hachimura. To stop the drought, and Trey Murphy gets the 3. He's got 15.
Well, you watch Murphy. He has a great-looking shot. It's effective, too.
And they double up Doncic. Ayton in the corner. Pass to Reeves. Out to Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
The drive by Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Rolling to the rim like a freight train. Zion is a force on the drive.
James kicks to Doncic. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Hachimura against Williamson. Here's Bey, and Bey throws it down.
And look at Bey moving at full speed, not letting anyone get in his way.
Reeves outside. In the corner, it's James. Out to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Pelicans trail by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that matchup against the Nets, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Smart's checked in for Austin Reeves. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Alvarado's checked in. And it's Doncic missing. New Orleans has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hachimura, the pass to LeBron. Pass to Smart. Doncic kicks to LeBron. No good on the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
To the inside, and Bey throws it down.
And forceful there from Bey, attacking the iron.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside, Smart. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Smart's got 6.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Maxi Kleber comes in for Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Yves Missi, he's checked in for New Orleans. Pass to Fears. New Orleans moving the ball around. Bay wide open, and he fires. And again, New Orleans has no luck. LaRavia passes to Reeves. LaRavia inside. Kleber, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Now here's Bay. 6 points for him. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now Smart. He has 6. Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. It's up a 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Here's Smart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smart's got 8 points.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Jake LaRavia. New Orleans also making some changes. Looney's checked in for Bay. Williamson comes in for Trey Murphy. And Hawkins subbed in for Fears. Here's Missi. Pass to Hawkins. And the layup's good off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And here's Smart. 8 points for him. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Now Missi. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Missi. 5 on the clock. Here's Williamson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Lakers leading. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Vincent finds Hayes. And here's Smart. Back to Hayes. Vincent on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. From deep three-point territory. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Los Angeles on top. They lead by a bucket. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Kevon Looney. Williamson out there with Yves Missi. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard. Now here's Williamson. It's Hawkins on the wing. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And it's Smart with the ball for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Vincent. Reeves outside. Good on the triple. Reeves has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Los Angeles. Now Hawkins, he's defended by Reeves. Williamson against Smart. Williamson, the pass to Alvarado. Smart against Williamson. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Hawkins against Reeves. Pass to Vincent. And here's Hayes, defended by Looney. Hayes the pass to Reeves. Corner shot. And it's Looney with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Williamson. Alvarado passes to Hawkins. Takes a 3. The shot, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Vincent up top. Lets it go with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Vincent's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dalton Knecht comes in for Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And New Orleans also making a change. Queens checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line.
Mind the lane.
They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Outside, Smart. Pass to Vanderbilt. From downtown, Knecht. No good. Pelicans trail by 5. Here is Hawkins. Inside, here's Messi. Messi controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Smart puts the pick in for Doncic. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Williamson. Williamson double team. Pass to Queen to tie it up. Gets the three-pointer to fall. It's a tie ball game.
Look, Hawkins isn't a guy who creates often. His role is to bury jumpers.
Now Doncic. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Dalton Connect. New Orleans also making some changes. Bays checked in for Yves Missi. Trey Murphy comes in for Hawkins. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Now here's Williamson. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great execution of the alley-oop. Of course, having Ayton to throw it to makes it much easier.
Fears with it. Shoots the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Ayton sets the pick for Smart. Down low, the dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Trey Murphy. Connect, he's checked in for Marcus Smart.
An efficient, skilled big man. Ayton understands his role on this team and plays it very well.
Here's Fears. Pass to Bay. They need this. The rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Connect. James outside, over Williamson. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Fears. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Bay. Lets the 3 fly. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 21 points in the game.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
And they double up Doncic. James in the post. Working on Bay. And Connect gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Fears. Williamson, the screen. Over Hayes. Launches a 3. Queen can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 8. Pass to Connect. Another shot. James gets inside and finishes.
And you have to keep James off the boards because he will punish you like that if he gets the rebound.
Williamson outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The 3 for Doncic. Pelicans with the rebound. Now here's Bay. Over to the wing. Williamson against James, and it's Williamson missing. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-3 run. Connect. No good.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. turning an easy bucket into a miss.
8 feet away, and the shot is long. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Takes a step back. Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Fears. To the wing on the left. Here's Williamson. Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. For 3. The kick out to LeBron. And they pick up 2. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bay with a screen on Doncic. Williamson outside. Here's the screen. Takes the 3. Doncic for the rebound.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Here's Ayton. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, tonight you're seeing why Ayton went number 1 overall in the 2018 draft. He can absolutely dominate you with his scoring.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. It's time now to present our player of the game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, his three-point shooting has been a big key. 12 of his points have come from downtown, and those points didn't come cheaply. He's worked hard on the perimeter aspect of his game and got good high-percentage shots.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. It's a 16-point game. Here's Queen. He's covered by 8. Cleared away by James.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Fears. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Now Bay. No good. Had a chance to end the run right there.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for LeBron.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Here's Doncic, following the score by New Orleans. Now Hachimura. Lays it in off the window.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Here's Queen. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
So now let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
LeBron, the lead was changing hands, but what was it that enabled you to take control of this game?
In the second half, we started to clamp down defensively. Our two main staples is defensive stops and offensive execution when we're moving the ball. And once again, we had a high assist rate tonight, and we had a low field goal percentage from our opponent, and that's an ingredient to winning.
Those halftime adjustments are huge. Thanks, LeBron.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LeBron James.